Hey guys, Coyote here. Welcome back to my Dwarf Fortress Let's Play Chronicles of Furnacepanther. It's been a little while since I've updated, so I thought I'd go ahead and do that before I start actually doing anything here. First off, just a quick look over what I've done since we last took a look here. I've got the bridge set up, and I've got a little farm set up. I've got the main bedroom area and the beginnings of the dining room all dug out. And that is about it, really. It's mostly just been just dig in and building a little bit. We have had some migrations, some migrants arrive. Give me 1 second, I'll pull that up here. I think I'm going to switch to a different version of Dwarf Therapist because for some reason this version does migrant waves a little bit weird. I haven't had this many migrant waves, and I don't know why it's divided up like this. So I'm going to switch to a different version at some point, probably 1.7. I don't remember who built that version, but it's pretty good, and I quite like it. But anyways, what I've done is I went and I gave custom professions to everybody, and migrants that don't have specific names, I have them designated as their job type. It just makes it a little bit easier to organize things in my mind. So what I've got organized, I've got a section for just crafters, food service, which is like farmers and brewers and cooks and stuff, laborers, which are mostly going to be haulers, but will involve some other things as well, most likely, medical, miners and soldiers, and then as you can see in the unit list over here, it makes them a little bit easier to find what they're doing as well. So just a little bit of extra organization. Now, we did have a request in the comments for a name, Mike Moya. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to name this Hammer Dwarf here after Mike Moya. He's a skilled Hammer Dwarf, so I'm probably going to make him a militia captain at some point. There you go, Mike. Sorry I couldn't squeeze you in as the militia commander. That name had already been taken. Now let's take a quick look at what needs to be done here. We've got 4 idlers. Mostly people are dumping items. If I remember correctly, I think it's right here, is it? Yeah, right here. I've got a quantum dump set up right there. And if I remember correctly, they're pulling stuff out of the bedroom areas. Let me just see here. Yeah, they're pulling stuff out of the bedroom areas. I think what I'm going to do to try and speed things up a little bit is I'm going to undesignate this area for dumping, and then it'll focus on just this one area, get this dumped out, and then I can do the next section. And they're also doing this area here. Now my miners, which are Zionist and Damien Fox, I'm going to have them start pulling down this mountaintop a little bit. Because what I'd like to eventually do is build like barracks and stuff up top so that they're out in the sun, so that my soldiers don't get cave adapted too much. So let's go ahead and do that. And to do that, I'm just going to channel out this area here. I don't know if it'll be able to channel right to the edge of the map. No, it doesn't look like it. So it looks like there'll always be that one square on the edge of the map that'll be just this, it's basically this tall wall of dirt, I guess. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's channel that out. Whoops. And that leaves a couple more. Bacon Avenger, no, my Trapsmith, my Mason, and my Brewer. So let's go and see if they can do anything. That's my Carpenters. Okay, that's good. I guess what I could do is I'll get my Mason to start building some more tables and chairs. So I'm going to do 10 of each, just to keep them busy. And I think, I don't know what's my brewer set up to do here. Do I need the drinks? I should be good for drinks for a little bit, so I'm actually going to put them on hauling for now. There we go. And I'm going to go into this stockpile and enable wood on it so that the last of the wood that's outside will also get picked up. I haven't had any problems with monsters or anything since the mamba and the honey badger, so that's not doing too bad there. I also haven't had any issues with any dark clouds, which is good. See, how's this channeling coming out? Oh, not too bad. I wonder if that wood is going to fall and cause injuries. I hope not. This will also help them get their skill up a little bit. Now it just drops the wood down to the next level. Okay, that's not too bad. And once they get these all channeled out, I'm going to, of course, have them remove the, whoa, what? Oops. Dark vapor. Okay, where's this? Is that it over there? Okay, which way is it going? Ooh, don't like the looks of that. As long as it stays at that level, it should not hit my guys. Now, will it ignore the hill and go inside? No. Okay, looks good. And it's right there. Stay away from it, guys. Don't want to pick up the wood near it. Eep. Oh, okay. Everybody's safe. Alright, so now what we're going to do... whoops. Where is it? There we go. We're going to designate, remove the up ramps. That. Once those are removed, I will channel out the next layer. Head back down here and check on my mason. Yeah, some of them are being done, but they're not complete yet. Looks like they're being made out of some sort of yellow stone or pite or something. No, it's the hornblende. Okay. Is hornblende radioactive? Not sure. I know one of the blends is pitchblende. Pitchblende I think is radioactive, but is hornblende radioactive? I'd be a bit worried if it was. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's channel out this hilltop. There's no trees, that's good. You know, this will probably be the last one to channel down. Yeah, because that'll leave a pretty big area here. Okay, have at her. Head back down here, check on things. I should probably move this horse. It's horse fall. No, he should be fine. Should be fine, in theory. I still haven't dug out my crafting areas yet. Okay, this is almost done. Did I designate these? Yeah, I did. Okay. So we currently have 45, I believe. So we should be good even with the next migrant wave, we should be good for beds. I do want to get that last corridor filled out so we're up to 60, but there's a few other things to do that are a little more important. And is that a rattlesnake? That is a rattlesnake. I want to stay away from this rattlesnake. Good, thank you. Check on my mason. Almost done those tables. Alright, now how's the channeling coming? Slowly but steadily. How big is that water? We could probably get rid of that water as well at some point. Whoops. Alright. Wow, my FPS has really dropped. I wonder why. Might be because I'm recording. I never really paid attention. What are these? Copper pick and a training axe. Okay, well, it's not too important right now. Although I might actually switch one of these haulers to a miner now that I think about it. Yeah, let's see. Let's take a quick look at them here. Indefatigable but susceptible to disease. Tough but very weak and really slow to heal. And where's the last one? Right up here. Nothing special. Okay, so let's make, I think it was this one here. Weak, yeah, so let's make Holler Ablelbicore a miner. And that'll actually speed things up a bit as well. Right there. You are now a miner, so you are no longer hauling stuff. And I'll change your profession to miner. Done. Excellent. Where'd he go? There he is. Excellent, excellent. Oh, wait, I didn't change his nickname. There we go, miner. Alright, so now he'll grab that pickaxe, which has just been sitting there for quite a while. And actually, that reminds me. Okay, I've got the trade depot built. To reclaim this stuff, because I don't think I have anything to trade other than mechanisms and rough gems. Okay, where is this miner Ablel core? Storing item in stockpile. Okay, now he's going to grab the pick. Fantastic. Alright, so let's go back up and take a look at the channeling job. Looks like it's coming along. Okay, the animals, the horse foal, excuse me, grew. Do I have a butcher shop? Yep, and what's our butcher doing currently? Is he butching? He's hauling. Alright, so let's designate the horse to be slaughtered. I don't really need it. Where'd it go? Horse, there it is. That'll just help out our food stocks a bit. Down to 80 drinks. Did I set up a... I didn't set up a still yet. And I think the food stores are all still upstairs, are they? Okay. So let's also set up a still. I don't want to put it outside. So let's build it right here. Whoops, let's build it right here, just inside. And we'll build that out of hornblende. If it's radioactive, then we'll have radioactive drinks. Nothing can possibly go wrong with that, right? Right. There we go. Horse has been slaughtered. Hopefully his skin will get tanned right away, because I don't want to lose the leather. Maybe. Has it still been built? Excellent. Brew some drinks, put that on repeat. And actually, I'm going to take my brewer off of laboring as well, or off of hauling, except on food hauling. And that way he'll focus primarily on brewing us up some delicious drinks. Assuming we have some plans for it. Oh, we don't have any plans for it. Okay, maybe that won't work. Never mind. Oh, we'll get a few done anyways because there are some plants right here that need to be harvested, which is a good start at least. Now I think once I get the curtain wall built right here, I'm gonna hollow this out and put my butcher and tanner in there, a little bit more out of the way. People, dwarves tend to get unhappy if they see animals butchered, from what I understand. Okay, so the farmer apparently can't find any sweet pod seeds. No, I was sure that we had sweet pods, but maybe not. Okay, well the brewer can't find any distillable items, so we're gonna wait on that until some stuff gets harvested, and then I'll go back to it. And we're up to 100 drinks again, so that's helpful. And the channeling is almost done from the looks of things. That's very good. Now with this section just being one wide, we should not have any bad guys deploying on it, at least hopefully. What I think I might do is remove some of this as well on the next level down, just to reduce the chance of enemies spawning on the hilltop behind my base. That way they'll have to come from the other edge or from one of the bottom or top sides, and they'll be easier to see coming and to deal with. Okay. I don't want to channel this one out too much because it's so large. And I really should get finished with that other stuff, like the dining room and some crafting areas and proper storage. Oops, for some reason. Okay, so those need to be cut down. I'll get those designated now. Either I missed them before, or they grew back, and then I can channel that out. There you go. Once those two trees get cut down, I can, why did it skip that one? There we go. And I'll wait for those to get cut down, then I'll channel them out and clear the area of up ramps. Okay. Channel. And we're starting to get a lot of idlers, so I'm going to have to go back and redesignate to the dining room. Yes, okay. So let's not do it all at once. We'll do it a few rooms at a time, just in case I need something else done right away. Uh-oh, we have a mood. We have a mood. It is a Fey Mood. So whatever he builds is going to end up being happy and good for skill purposes. Assuming that he can... Okay, so he appropriated a craftsman's workshop, and he's probably going to go for wood, isn't he? No, he's going for bone first. Hopefully this means that that he'll become a bone crafter, not a wood crafter. See, unless he already grabbed the wood. Nope, but whatever's going to be made, it's going to be made out of horse bone. Sweet. And another type of bone. Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to come back up here and check. Okay, those were channeled out, so... And we got a thief, great. There we go. Where's that thief? It's right there. Wait, is that him right there? Huh, okay. Squad A, kill, maim, destroy. Caravan, okay. So we'll have to deal with that here in a moment. I want to get back and see what goes on with that kobold. Do we have more than one? Yes, we do. That one is right there. Squad, okay, so he's already off to kill it. Nice. Alright, so we got our first thieves showing up here. Let's move the trader to the outpost as well as some stuff. It's going to take a while to... They don't have a mechanism section, unfortunately, which sucks. So it's going to take a minute here to find what I need to bring. I'm actually going to pause here because this might take a little bit to do, and then I'll come back once I've got that set up. So see you in a minute. All right, I've got that set up. Just going to jump into Dwarf Therapist, and what just happened? Weird. Okay, and I'm going to set my broker, who I believe is me, yep, to no labors, and that will get me to come to the trade depot a little bit sooner. Where's this? Okay, it looks like he's going to lose the kobold. Yeah, squad A off duty. I'm also going to change this zoom to there. Yeah, there we go. Unpause and oh, it looks like he needs something I don't have. Bones. Do you need something other than bones? What has he got? Horse and yak bones. All right. Well, it looks like he might need another type of bone. So let's slaughter a puppy. Whoops, not B. Slaughter a puppy and slaughter a goose. And see if he takes the bones from either of those. Okay, do we have puppy slaughtering going on yet? Or goose slaughtering for that matter? Who's my butcher? Him. So let's take you off of labors as well for now. So we can get that done. I don't want a guy to go insane this early. And it looks like our merchants are here as well. So let's go ahead and trade. Just going to throw everything out. There's not that much. Actually, it looks like people might still be hauling. Yeah, bring to depot. Yeah, okay, so we'll wait. Hopefully he just needs bones. Okay, so it looks like we're slaughtering the goose first. Goose has been slaughtered and he's going for the bone. Excellent. That's a good sign. So what I'll do, if he doesn't need any more bones, I will take off slaughtering of puppies. Okay, the game may have frozen. This is something I was a little worried about because The current version of Genesis does have some crashing and freezing issues around the time merchants arrive, and I'm hoping that's not the case. If it is the case, I will pause and see if I can get past it. If not, I may have to restart the Chronicles of Furnacepanther on vanilla, which would suck because I thought we were making some pretty cool progress here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and see what happens, and come back with the verdict. All right, so I'm back. The verdict is that it did indeed freeze. I have run into this problem with Genesis a couple of times in the past, and in those occasions I was never able to properly recover the game, which really sucks because I was enjoying this embark. It was a pretty cool embark. So I'm gonna have to start a new game. It'll be in vanilla. I have modded vanilla's RAWs a little bit, so it's not 100% vanilla. It's like vanilla plus, I guess. Zionist and Mike Moya and Zeke Death and Bacon Avenger, I'll make sure to get you guys put in on the initial embark, and hopefully y'all will come back and check out the Chronicles of whatever my next fortress is. Sorry that this didn't go so long, didn't go too well, didn't go for very long, but unfortunately with a crashing bug like this, there's just no way around it. So signing off here, and I'll put up another embark game probably in the next day or two. Thanks guys, take care.